Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United pre-match build-up show, where in tonight's show I am going to be giving my score predictions going into the biggest game of the season, because no doubt about it, it's all or nothing tonight. Tonight is the night where our season could literally just come to a very crashing end, which has already been a horrible season in the Premier League. If we get knocked out tonight, this will round off our season in a nutshell. It'd be like a boxer giving you, the knockout blow. I didn't hit myself on the way, I just pretended to. But yeah, honestly, that's what I feel like to me. It just will be nowhere near sustainable by my elite high standards. I'm already annoyed the way we've been playing this season, but we get knocked out, then yeah, it's just not sustainable, is it? But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. And I started the stream bang on time. How about that? Yeah, because I'm eager to go. I'm eager to land some emeralds. Now, whilst we are live, we probably will receive the team news, from the Manchester United app. So, yeah, I'll turn my phone on. Here we go. Turn the sound on my phone so I'll get confirmation in the lineup. But yeah, big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, I've never done one in easy for a build-up show, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. And I will be back around 8 p.m. tonight for the live watch-along. Don't worry if I'm not quite on time. It's because I'll be gaming with my neighbour. But as soon as I'm done, straight into the live watch-along. So, yep. Make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel if you enjoy your Manchester United content, because at the end of the day, I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I talk about loads of other things apart from football, and please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. Link is in the title, it's also in the description, so is my F1 channel. And in the description of this video and pinned on top of the live chat is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if you wish to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, where if you are a channel member, you can get early access to new videos, unlock members only videos, and yeah, different emojis and that. So you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. But big up to every single one of you. Now, going into this game, am I nervous? No doubt about it. There are signs of nerves because, this is such a huge game, because it could literally decide what's going to happen in the summer, to Ruben Amorim. This is why tonight we must get the job done. And with the squad we got, if we win Europa League and we're in the Champions League next season, no doubt about it, every game we will get teared a new arsehole, because our squad, it just is not good enough. But we desperately need Champions League from the financial aspects of things. Otherwise, if we literally just go out and don't perform, it'd be totally embarrassing at the end of the day. So, yeah. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, my predicted lineup, I've already predicted it in my preview. So if you've not checked it out yet, please do. I predicted in goal Andre Onana. Well, it's definitely going to be him, because Ruben Amorim confirmed he's back. And then I said right back it'd be Diego Dalot. Centre backs would probably be Maguire or Lindelof or something like that, or maybe even Casemiro, because De Ligt is apparently still injured, so probably be I imagine Casemiro or Lindelof playing alongside Maguire. Then Mascherano in the left back position. Ugrate in the central defensive field position. Then obviously somebody like Toby Collier, Kobe Mainu should play number 10 as well. The captain, Bruno Fernandes, will start, no doubt about it. First player on the team sheet. Sirski out injured, unfortunately, for the rest of the season. So probably going to have to play Garnacho. And if Ahmad is fit, then maybe I would start Ahmad. And then obviously Rasmus Højlund up front. Now, Rasmus Højlund is absolutely trash. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. I mean, his ball distribution, shocking. And to me, he's lazy. He just does not do it the right way. Big up to Adam Dar 2025. That is his saying, by the way. He just does not do it the right way. And I agree. He clearly doesn't. But obviously, Lyon, you know, they've got Lacazette as well. So, yeah, I mean, he can be a bit of a danger man, the ex-Arsenal player. But Andre on there tonight, the spotlight is going to be on him. It really is time for him to stand out and be counted for. Stand up and show some passion. Show why you still want to be Manchester United goalkeeper, because you desperately need a performance. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Yes, I got my Flying Pig United shirt on. Very nice. I love this shirt. But, you know, no doubt about it, I am definitely on the edge of my seat for this one, because I know it's a huge game and we have to get the job done. It's as simple as that. Right now, I'll just take a 1-0 victory, just to get us over the line, you know, and win the game. Because, like I said, we desperately need to go through because the financial aspect of things, because we don't want to risk getting a points deduction next season, because if we get a points deduction, right, we could be in big trouble next season, which that is the last thing I want Manchester United to be in. Any more trouble is what they are already in, because, you know, this season it's just been absolutely shambolic. But, you know, it's not all down to Ruben Amorim. Like I said, it wasn't all down to Eric Ten Hag as well. We got too many players who are frauds, conning a living out this football club and out staying there welcome. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. And I, for one, have absolutely had enough of it. The sooner we move some of these players on, the better. Because you're playing for Manchester United Football Club and you are being a total embarrassment. It's as simple as that. But the Europa League, you know, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the competition, but I definitely want us to win it, because at the end of the day, it's still a trophy. And will I be getting overly happy and rejoicing if we win it? Probably not, because, you know, I still won't forget this crap season we've had in the Premier League. To me, it's been unforgivable. I mean, 13th in the Premier League. This is nowhere near acceptable. This is nowhere near sustainable by my elite high standards at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. But, yeah, I mean, I just want us to go out there and show some fight, show some passion. And like I said tonight, we need the Old Trafford crowd to be our 12th man. We really do. Help us get over the line. You know, we need everything in our power to give us the energy, and the players need to stand up and be counted. It's as simple as that. Go out there tonight and make yourselves a hero. It's as simple as that. You got one job. Do not fucking let me down. Do you hear me? These players are just absolute jokers. Some of them, honestly. The only two what stand out to me are Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad, are the only two who can take credit on this season, but the rest can get in a fucking bin. It's as simple as that. You know, got no sympathy with them whatsoever. And, you know, Manchester United men may not be landing the minerals, but Manchester United women are landing the minerals. And for the rest of the season, they are literally my main focus because the women's team are elite, unlike the men, absolute jokers. But you're a male fan, Mr. Joshy J. You can't like the WSL, Mr. Joshy J. Wouldn't swing to anyone who thinks that, yeah. I will absolutely rip you a new asshole. Of course, I can like women's football. So what if I'm a male supporter? What is stopping me from liking women's football? Because I tell you what, it's a lot more exciting than men's football at the moment. Because the Premier League this season, the standards and the quality has been absolutely terrible. Literally one of the worst seasons I've ever seen in my life, or if not the worst Premier League season ever. Now, me, I love the Premier League. You know, it's literally one of my favourite leagues. But you have to say it how it is. This season has just been diabolical. The quality from all teams and the ones who are going to win it, and the team who could literally win it this weekend, Liverpool, because they've been the most consistent. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But Rasmus Højlund, it's time for you to step it up, I tell you. We need you at your best tonight. But oddly enough, his record in the Europa League is actually decent. But yet in the Premier League, he's only scored 1 goal this season. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, that is nowhere near sustainable by my elite, high standards at the end of the day. Yeah, but, you know, it's like I said, right now, I'll just take a 1-0 victory. I really would. Right, let's get to you guys in the chats. Daylight sorting, keep being bantered by rifles playing on Thursday night as well. I'm fed up with this. I want to play in the big competition like Champions League and play on Tuesday and Wednesday night. Yeah, the problem is when you're playing Thursday matches as well, you're hardly playing any Saturday matches because obviously your fixtures get moved to a Sunday. It's a bit like we've been in that situation this season. Klopp is linked with Madrid and Carlo is expected to leave after the final, the Copa del Rey final. Yeah, I heard about that day-night sorting. If we can, you do it again. This is do or die for Ruben Amorim. Yes, it is day-night sorting. What has happened to Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw, well, he's injury-prone, mate. Ever since he's had that broken leg, I mean, he can hardly stay fit to save his life, mate. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Absolutely pathetic at the end of the day. Manchester United attack will not do anything because they offer nothing. Well, blame the board at day-night sorting. I do. I hold the board accountable for that. I hold the board responsible at the end of the day. It's like, why are we performing like this score? This is nowhere near acceptable. This is nowhere near sustainable by my elite high standards at the end of the day. Yeah. Could I see Spurs going out tonight? More than likely. And we need an expressions rant, mate. You know, expressions never change. Your rants are absolutely sensational. But, you know, Big Ange Posteloglou, he'll probably come out with an excuse if Tottenham lose because he's always coming out with excuses, isn't he? And how Tottenham are not sacked him yet, I have no idea. But hey, not my problem. Tottenham have a reputation of bottling net, like Arsenal as well. They have a reputation of bottling net. And obviously next, Arsenal have Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals, the Champions League. Now, that will be very tough for Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal. Arsenal will find it tough because they're on good form. That's what I meant to say. Arsenal will be the ones who find it tough. And since Mbappe's left, they've literally become a better team. PSG. I mean, Luis Enrique's doing an amazing job. I mean, what phase is he in? What phase is Army Slot in? And yeah, you know, Arsenal stuck with Mikel Arteta for about 6 years now. They haven't even won a trophy. I mean, just laughable. But like I said, not my problem because they're not my football club at the end of the day. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But yeah, big up to every single one of you Lyon and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. And like I said, a bit later on, I will be doing a live watch it on. Oh, bit of breaking news here. Breaking last ever match at Goodison Park moved. Oh, when's this? The Blues will now face United on Friday, May 16th at 8 p.m. Oh, wow. Friday night game. So our match against Everton has been moved to Friday night. That's interesting. That's a bit of breaking news there. Which will be Everton's final game at Goodison Park. It means that both clubs will be able to watch their respective teams in action in the Women's FA Cup final. And that makes sense. So the men play on Friday, and Manchester United women play on the Saturday against Chelsea women the next day. So they're not clashing on the same day. That makes perfect sense why they've done that. Honestly, that's really good news, that. So whoever wanted to go and watch the men can go and watch them Friday night. Then if they got tickets to watch the Women's FA Cup final, they can go and watch that the next day as well. So yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. It really does at the end of the day. But yeah, big up to every single one of you Lyon and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. Team news will be coming out in around half an hour's time because it always comes out like 1 hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. So yeah, around another half an hour's time we'll get the team news out and we will see what the team news is. Should be interesting. But yeah, big up to every single one of you live logs in. Much appreciated. You know, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. Link is in the titles in the description. So is my F1 channel in the description. And pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to become a channel member today, you can find all the information pinned on top in the live chat. But yeah, big up to every single one of you who's live and logs in this early evening. I mean, I don't always go live this time of day, but I thought tonight I will because it's a huge game of football. Like, it's make or break. It's all or nothing. Our hopes hang in the balance because, you know, 2-2, thanks to Andre Onana making that calamitous mistake. He's now put us in this situation, which so easily could have been avoided because all we had to do was hang on for that 2-1 win. But no, we made it fucking harder for ourselves now, haven't we? I, for one, as a fan, have had enough. And it's rubbish, seriously. It's like whenever we get injuries, fans say, "Oh, it's the injuries, this is why you're struggling, Mr. Joshy J." It's like, no. Stop using injuries as an excuse, okay? You still got plenty of players out on that pitch to, excuse me, get the job done at the end of the day. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But, yeah. See if there's any more in the chat. We are 3-0 the Conference League. We will probably play our kids. Yeah, I think you will, you know, being 3-0 up in the end of the day. Absolutely. I see Barcelona beating Inter Milan. Possibly. Yeah, they could well do. But Inter Milan, you know, on decent form. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Looking forward to watching that one in the semi-final. I see Everton getting something, and it will be rocking. Oh yeah, and final game at Goodison Park down I sorting. I have no doubt about it, mate. You know, the atmosphere will be absolutely electric at the end of the day. So yeah, that match is now being moved to a Friday night. So both set of fans can watch the Women's FA Cup final next day. So yeah, that makes sense to me. That really does. But you know, Manchester United this season are just been absolutely abysmal at the end of the day. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. Just nowhere near sustainable by my elite high standards at the end of the day. The season Manchester United have had, because I will not bloody accept it. I really won't, you know, because I have elite high standards at the end of the day. You know, I don't hide behind the fence about it. You know, if I feel the team are underperforming, I'll call them out. I'll hold them accountable because you know what they say: accountability is the best ability. And I believe in that as well. No doubt about it. I do believe that accountability is the best ability, but for Manchester United troubles, you know, no one is willing to take accountability for it. Which, to me, like the ownership, they should be taking accountability for it. It's as simple as that. You know, what they say, accountability is the best ability. And, you know, it's like if Manchester United lose and I can go out, then my goodness me, the media are going to have field day over it, aren't they? So, yeah, I'll probably, yeah, but big up to every single one of you lying logs in this evening. Much appreciated. I mean, the work rate I put in this week has been absolutely unreal. Like, I did 1 hour press conference reaction last night, nearly 2.5 hours emergency meeting about Real Madrid. And then I was on with Michael for a couple of hours, Michael.Chelsea FC. You know, insane work rate. It can get quite exhausting at times, but we need to keep on going. We need to keep on pushing the narrative against these Ronans in the game, like these brown envelopes and that. Like Jamie Jackson, I called him out last night because he said about being handsome and that. And yeah, you can see what I said in my community tab post at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm not happy with that. He's an absolute brown envelope, honestly. He needs to get in the bin. And all the Romnans as well. Get in the fucking bin. Sick and tired of every single one of you who is chatting absolute rubbish about this football club at the end of the day. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But yeah, let's get back to more. Yeah, of course you can, Kai. I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just post the link in the live chat, mate. Of course you can come on, mate. It'd be nice to have you on. There we go. Yep. So Kai, I'll send that to you now, mate. There we go. Just put that in the live chat. But yeah, big up to every single one of you line the locks in. Much appreciated. Like I said, this is the first time I've done one of these build up shows. I think they're a good idea. Your efforts don't go unnoticed. There you go, mate. There's the link. Right, what I'll do is I'll just back out of it because I'll go out and come back straight in again because, you know, that's what happens sometimes. It glitches. Look at that. Kai's here. Yeah, he's in the building. Just remove me from the stage. You don't need to me. Hey,
Hello, mate.
big up.
How's it going, my friend?
Yeah, all good. Thanks, mate.
Nice. So for tonight's game, I'm going to predict Lyon to win 3-2. What about you?
I'm going with my score prediction. I think is a 2-1 victory to Manchester United. I think it'd be a bit hairy and scary, but I think we might just get over the finishing line. I hope and pray we do anyway.
Hopefully so, but this team will just continue to surprise you.
Yeah.
So in terms of the team news,
and that usually comes out about quarter to 7, so around 20 minutes time.
Yes.
It'd be out.
Which players like would you choose?
So basically, we all know who's going to be in goal because he's fucking confirmed who's back in goal tonight. Andre Onana, and then right back Diego Dalot I've gone for, and then centre backs I reckon it'd be Casemiro, Maguire, and then I reckon Mascherari on the left, and then Ugrate central defence midfield. Then in the midfield area, probably be someone like Toby Collier, Ericsson, and then Bruno Fernandes, obviously, who's a regular starter. And Kobe Mainu, hopefully he'll play number 10 as well. And then Garnacho as well, he'll no doubt start. And then I reckon Razas Hoyland as well up front himself, because we don't have Sirksky available, unfortunately. Without injuries for the rest of the season. Big up to you, Michael Chelsea FC. Big up Joshy J. Geezer. Unreal work rate, a late mate. Yeah, Bosh. I mean, both of us slept me. I mean, it's very exhausting, but you know what they say, the best never rest. We need to keep on landing it against these run-ins, mate. A bit like that absolute brown envelope, Jamie Jackson. And did you see that reply I sent to him on?
Yes, I saw it. It was hilarious, mate. Jamie Jackson and freaking Samuel Lucas are the worst brown envelopes that I've seen.
It's no doubt about it, mate. Jamie Jackson has an agenda against his manager. He's an absolute fraud.
Literally, mate. Like, to be honest, I've noticed like most of the mainstream have an agenda.
Yeah.
Which is, just annoying. I bet that 90% of them get paid to say shit.
Of course they do, mate. Because they're receiving their brown envelope payment.
Facts, man. Oh, but tonight is going to be an interesting game.
Yeah,
like Lyon could absolutely just tear us apart, or Man United will do a typical thing and just freaking win like 3-1 or 3-2.
Yeah.
Tonight is going to be quite interesting to see how it goes, isn't it?
I mean, right now, Kai, I would just take a 1-0 victory, just to stay in the Europa League.
Right. So in terms of the Europa League, so is it the semi-final or the final?
Quarterfinals. This is the quarterfinal tonight. So if we go through, obviously we're playing Atletico Bilbao or Rangers.
Surely we can beat Rangers.
I mean, I don't think we'll beat them at Ibrox, though, mate. Because their fans are literally their 12th man at Ibrox.
Like, come to think of it, Rangers is basically a championship team.
Yeah,
really.
But no one fears playing us these days, Kai. They like, oh, Manchester United are in town. Oh, they'll just roll over.
Like,
Now
yeah,
we'll get something from them
during
because
the
they
past,
show no fear.
like so many teams feared us, but as of late, nobody fears us at
No,
all.
no, they don't. Of
Any team in the Premier League can easily beat us.
course they can, mate. Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
We don't know how to play ball, mate.
No, we
That-
don't. We don't know how to play ball, Kai.
yeah. Michael House says, big up to Daniel and me. Cheers, I appreciate that, Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tonight will be very interesting. If we don't win this, Ruben Amrin needs to get the sack, mate.
yeah.
Like,
And
I
like
know
I said, I think if we get beat easily tonight, I will come out and say them 3 words, mate.
Ruben Amrin out.
Yeah, because it just won't be sustainable, and his position to me is untenable after our worst. And this will go down as our worst ever Premier League season, right?
Yeah, true. Do you know what though? Ten Hag started off the season so badly, though. That is the thing.
I
And
mean,
then Ruben
this is
came
the
in
thing
and
with
had
Ruben Amorim. I know in the summer they won't literally back him, and then they'll
no.
probably get someone else. But if he is back, then he starts the next 3 games off the same as like what's happening now, and then immediately he has to go, mate.
Do you know what? Like sometimes I do actually feel really sorry for him because, like, so if he didn't take the job in the middle of the season, he wouldn't have got it like in the summer
Yeah,
times. So we had to take it. And oh, this ownership is just typical, though, man. Like
yeah,
they literally wanted to sack Ten Hag, then bring in Amrin in the middle of the season, hoping we could string along loads of like manager bounce performances
yeah.
without even signing anyone. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, what is going on, mate? Seriously.
This ownership is just typical, man. What? How can you expect a manager to come in so in the middle of the season, right,
Yeah,
without signing any of his players? Like, I know he signed one, but come on, like without signing any of these players and expecting the team to play a back 3-5 or something like that.
yeah.
This ownership just infuriates me, mate.
Yeah, the Glazers, they're clowns. Ineos as well.
Jim as well doesn't have a bloody clue either.
No, he doesn't.
Sausage. Yep, it is going to be interesting when I see the team news.
Yeah, and that'll be in about 10 minutes' time now, the team news.
It is going to be interesting, to be fair.
But yeah, I'm not happy about Onana starting, now. This is on him now. He literally has got to stand up and be counted for now tonight. The spotlight is going to be on him, mate, because if he makes mistakes, we're not going to hear the end of it. Trust me.
Will he crack under pressure or will he not? That is the question.
Yeah, that's the question you got to ask yourself, mate.
You can tell that Ruben Amrin wants to sell Onana, right?
Yeah.
Big
up to you, Adam Partridge. Big up Josh, mate. Nice flipping Jamie Jackson, the new asshole, Josh, mate. Oh, yeah, too right.
Yeah, but Ruben Amrin wants to sell Onana, but he might not. He might not be able to, though. like because of like financials and stuff like that.
But if he's not a fan of him, Kai, he should because he's a manager at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
and I know that selling a keeper is a priority and bringing in a new one, but so they have to put into mind that we also need to strengthen different areas as well,
Facts, yeah.
which is which is the issue, isn't it? Like so it could come to a point where we probably have 120 million or something, and we will have to either make a choice of bringing in a new keeper and potentially missing out on like a midfielder or a striker, maybe,
Yeah.
which is the issue. And to be honest, I don't believe that this club is short of money. I
No.
don't believe like every season we spend like 200 million. So
Yeah, I mean, it's like they go, "Oh, we're broke, this and that." We're not broke,
we
mate. I
aren't
mean,
broke.
for fuck's sakes, like
It's
the
BS.
ticket sales and merchandise and that. It's like it's all a PR stunt, mate. Saying, "Oh, we're broke."
Like one of the reasons why they say that is because they don't want to spend. And during the last 2 to 3 weeks of the summer transfer window, they will panic buy.
Yeah, they will do, mate.
That is literally what they always do.
Every fucking time they do it, mate.
Literally. Daniel Knight has said, I called Charlie a brown envelope. That is funny.
Yeah, yeah. It's a Chelsea brown envelope, by the way, and obviously Danny and I sort of seen as a Chelsea fan, so yeah. But yeah, seriously, Kai, all these brown envelopes need to get in the bin, mate. They are absolutely killing football, mate, with the PR and everything.
Brown envelopes need to literally get in the bin, mate.
Yeah.
Get in the bin. We have elite standards. You see the elite.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Elite.
High
standards.
Yes, mate.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, that's why I got a lot of time for you. You know, because we both had the same standards. You know.
Yeah. Like I noticed that both of us have very similar, very similar points of view as well.
Yeah,
that's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. Man United. Where do I begin?
Oh, mate.
If I don't laugh, I will cry, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kai.
Well,
exactly that, mate.
Should not be starting this game whatsoever.
Tom Heaton, I'll give Tom Heaton a run now because, yeah.
Imagine. Do you know what? I would give one of our youth keepers a go.
Yeah. Why not?
Cove is out on loan, or he's been sold, hasn't
he? Yeah, I think he's been sold, mate. I think anyway.
Yeah. Cove was promising, I thought, but who knows, isn't it?
Yeah, who knows, mate? Who the bloody heck knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like I miss the fear factor, Kai. You know, that's what I miss the most is the fear factor at the end of the day. It's like at the moment it's completely gone away.
Yeah, it has. Like we are Manchester United and nobody fears us at all.
They don't fear us one bit.
Like even Southampton can come to our ground and give us a go.
Yeah,
I remember when Southampton came to Old Trafford and they gave us a game. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was at the start of the season. I think when Southampton absolutely dominated. I think it was.
Yeah, Anton Partridge, 1, 2, 3, Josh and Kai, high standards, lads, mate.
Yes, high standards.
Elite,
Our standards won't drop.
high standards. There we go.
Mhm. Our standards will never drop, mate.
No, they won't, mate.
Like this is the thing, though. So the Glazers will never go, which is it's not good, man. It's not good.
Because no, Kai, now lose too much, mate. They let this football
Yeah.
club go. Now lose too much in the financial side of things, and they'll no longer be able to take money out of the football club and put it in Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. So the NFL team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, so the Glazers are just money grabbers. They could have sold to Saudi.
Of course they could have done, mate. Yeah,
Turns out,
absolutely. Yeah.
if I'm Sheikh, just buy the club for 10 billion, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Literally. All we want is to get these greedy bastards out of the club.
Absolutely.
Avram and Joel Glazer can get in the bin. If you're hearing this, you're probably not, but who knows? Get out of this club.
Yeah.
Get out. We're tired of your bollocks, all right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, we
sell
are.
the club for 5 to 10. Just sell the club, man. You are probably in your mid-80s or something, man. Come on, man. You've got plenty of money. Us Man United fans want you to go. Listen very carefully here, Joel and Avram Glazer.
And
Get out.
yeah, get out. Get out here. But it's like with these owners, they just every time I see them, Kai, it makes me so angry when I see their faces.
I literally see them on Twitter, and somehow like fans are literally shouting at them, and both of them just smile, smiling greed. Like, what is going on here?
But big up to Gaz Elliott. You know, my subscriber, Gaz Elliott. You would have seen him in the live chat. I follow him on Twitter as well. He's always posting and retweeting posts saying Glazers out. So, yeah, big up to him.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like, what do we need to do, Kai? You know, to make sure that we get back to the levels what we used to be at. I mean, it's going to take ages for us to get back to the levels we used to be.
Like, loads of fans want it to be a fixed change, but it's not going to be. To be able to transform this team, it's going to take another 10 to 15 years.
Facts. Yeah.
It literally will. Like, if I'm being honest, we don't know what exactly needs to change. You can't blame the culture. That is the thing. It all comes down to the wrong recruitment and these players not being good enough.
I mean, why on earth did Sir Jim give Eric Ten Hag so much money to spend in the summer? Absolutely bastard.
It doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, why give Ten Hag all that money in the summer to sack him a couple of months later?
Yeah, in October time, like at the end of October. I mean, pointless, mate.
I think that Sir Jim wanted to sack him last season, right? So after the FA Cup, but then after winning the FA Cup, he wanted to give Ten Hag a chance. That is why he gave Ten Hag so much to spend in the summer.
Yeah.
Hoping he could change things. Like, buying Ruben Amorim would have cost him money in it. So
yeah,
Sir Jim was just hoping that things would have turned around, but
no.
Like, Every manager that needs to that comes to his club needs to do their fucking research, man.
Yeah, they do because it's like Ruben Amorim was doing so well at sorting this, and he took the job, which big up to him. You know that's completely his decision, right? And surely he knew what he signed up for, but I bet he never thought it's going to be as big as a job as this, mate.
This comes to show that the managers don't have a clue on how bad our club has been.
Yeah,
That is the worrying thing.
yeah,
Like
thanks,
every
mate.
manager who comes thinks, "Oh, surely this club isn't as bad as it seems." Then they find out within the first training session and the first match how shit we are.
Yeah, because we are, Kai. You know, we're just a total embarrassment. Here we go. It's out. Here's the team news. So Onana's in goal, which is to be expected, of course. Mascherari, Maguire, Fernandez, Hoyland, Dorgu, Euro, Ganacho, Casemiro, Dallo, and Ugrate.
So on the bench, it's Bayern. Why do you have two keepers on the bench for, man? Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So it's Bayern, Heaton, Amos, Comarson is a centre back, I think. Kukulu, he's a centre back. Lindelof, Shaw, Eriksen, Manu, Morehouse, and Mount.
Yeah.
Man, that bench is depressing, mate.
Oh, mate, that shocking bench. I never heard such a weak bench.
We've got 4 youth players. Lindelof, who's shit. Shaw, injury prone. Eriksen doesn't have legs. Mount, injury prone. That bench, and Manu hasn't been in form. That bench is an absolute disgrace, man.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Oh, man. Harry Amos is going to probably break into the team next season, right?
Yeah.
So will that Kukulu guy? He will probably break in the team as a centre back as well.
Yeah.
I think he's 17 now. He's been quite hyped up.
Oh yeah.
Next season, Lindelof will go definitely. Heaton is going. That is confirmed. Christian Eriksen surely needs to go.
Yeah.
This team is depressing, man.
I mean, Eriksen, he has the experience. As you say, his legs are gone, mate.
And he's about 32, 33.
Yeah.
As well. This team literally fills me with no confidence, mate.
Exactly, mate.
Let me go down the team. All right. Onana is good with his feet. He can't stop the ball from going into the net.
Nope.
Masraoui is a solid player. Harry Maguire, loads of mistakes in him. Bruno Fernandes, Jesus, Hoyland, yeah. I've got nothing to say about him. Dorgu hasn't looked convincing. Yoro, generational player. Garnacho, Garnacho I'm not sold on. He's not a number 10. Casemiro surely goes in the summer. Dallo, he's not been convincing this season. Ugarte I do like, but he needs to step up a little bit. Then the bench, Altay, Bayern, Sal, get rid. Heaton's going. Amas keep. Comarson, he won't break in the team. Too many youth players.
Yeah, too many youth players, mate.
Then Kukulu will break in the team, the same as Amas will. Lindelof will go. Shaw, fuck off. Eriksen's going. Manu, he will stay. Jack Morehouse. He looks very good, but surely Ruben Amorim won't promote all of his youth players next season.
Yeah.
Mason Mount, if he stays fit, will start. Do you think that we need to sign some centre backs in the summer?
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, that's one position we definitely need to improve.
So far, we've got a centre backs: Mazraoui, Slabhead, Delit, Yoro, Martinez. I think we need to sign at least one more.
We do, mate. I agree.
Like, right centre back is Mazraoui, Yoro, then centre backs. So the central centre backs is Harry Maguire, Delict, then left centre back is Martinez and Heaven.
Yeah.
And so the Kukulu guy can break in to either replace Slabbert. So we could potentially take Slabbert's place.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree, mate.
Then right wing back and left wing backs will be Dorgu. There is a player who's coming in the summer from a team in the South America. I think he's called Lyon. He's a left centre back. Basically, Dorgu, Lyon, and Amos will compete, right?
Yeah.
Then right wing back is going to be Dallo and Ahmad, I think it will be.
Yeah.
Or potentially a new signing, right? Then CDMs, Bruno, Collier, Ugarte, and potentially a new signing there. Then the two tens, Mainu, Mount, Xerxes, a new signing there. Or Alejandro Garnacho will play there.
Yeah.
Then striker is Hoyland and a new striker. So we ideally need one striker, one number 10, a CDM, a right wing back, and a centre back and a keeper. That is 5 to 6 signings, mate. Really.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it, Will?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. We definitely need some signings, mate, because, get rid of the deadwood. Whether you're going to ruin them all in one go is another matter, but somehow you can make a start, can't you?
First of all, we need to, even though Slabber needs to go, he's the least of our worries. Casemiro, Lindelof, Ericsson will all go, hopefully.
Yeah, thanks.
Anona needs to go, but he probably won't go.
Yeah.
Hoyland won't go, but he needs to. On loan, but he won't go on loan. Xerxes is going to be out for a while, but a striker definitely needs to come in either way.
Yeah.
Why we didn't pay for freaking Kane will never be. To be honest, I don't understand why we didn't pay for Harry Kane, but because of his age.
But yeah, another example, fuck up minus football club, mate. There's been so many. But yeah, Day Night Sorting says team news is out. Yeah, we've had a look at the team news, mate, and Enzo Maresca is a fraud once again. Yeah.
Ten Hag wanted Declan Rice as well.
I think Declan Rice is a damn good player, and I was gutted to be missed out on him.
Even if he spent 200 million on two players, I'd be happy. Declan Rice and Kane.
Yeah.
Screw it. From there, we can build gradually. Like, so if we got Harry Kane and Declan Rice last summer, I would be happy. Then this summer coming, we could now focus on the spine,
Uh,
keeper, wing backs, so on.
yeah, but this is the thing, uh, Kai. We've been overpaying the odds of players now for so many years, like spending all the money on one player instead of like bringing in about 3 or 4 other players with that sort of money. I mean, absolutely had enough of it, mate. It's like
You know
needs to
what?
get in the bin.
Cost of players literally does not matter. It is about signing the right type of player, and
Yeah,
as long as we don't get ripped off, like so many teams feel like they can come to us and ask for premium dollar. For example, Mason Mount, we bidded 35 plus 5 mil add-ons. Then Chelsea wanted more. Like if Chelsea wanted more, I would have walked away from that deal.
yeah,
It does want nothing. This club does.
it does, honestly. Yeah.
So if we continue to pay for these players, right? If we continue to overpay, other teams will just see that and think, "Oh yeah, let's rinse this club."
Yeah, let's rinse it, mate. Absolutely. Chelsea versus Manchester United has been moved to Friday night.
Has it? No way. Let me check.
Because I said earlier on, before you came on, that the
Yeah.
Everton game at Goodison Park, that's been moved to Friday night. The reason why they moved that to Friday night is so it doesn't clash with Man United's women in the FA Cup final.
Oh, okay. Look, here is a source, but I don't know if it's a good source. Basically, Jurgen Klopp has agreed terms with
Real Madrid, yeah.
Real Madrid or something.
Yeah, because Carlo Ancelotti's
Yeah.
struggling, mate.
Yeah, he is. Oh god. It is going to be interesting. That will.
I mean, no doubt about it, mate. If he's Real Madrid manager, he'll make that Real Madrid team brilliant.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, look what he done at Liverpool, mate. Look at the way he rebuilt that Liverpool team over the years.
Yeah. I know. In fact. Oh. This club just don't make it easy for us to watch.
Yeah, what's your mindset tonight? Are you confident or are you nervous? I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm on the edge of my seat.
We will probably win this game, but I've got no confidence in this team whatsoever.
No.
On zero. Like, being 14th in the table, why the hell would you feel like
confident? Yeah.
Like, and I feel so sorry for Ruben Amorim as well, man.
Yeah.
He's going to go down as the most unsuccessful manager in the history of this club.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it is, honestly. It is so sad. But if we get beat easily tonight, mate, just get it done at the end of the season, he would have to go because literally it just will not be sustainable and his position be untenable, wouldn't it?
Facts.
Yeah. I'm going for a 2-0 Man United win, Josh, mate. Oh, I like your confidence, Adam. I really do, mate.
Confident. This fucking team, man. Oh, do my nutting. Sometimes I literally feel like I don't want to put on the game. Like, sometimes I literally watch the first 45 minutes and just switch it off.
Kai, I only watched the last half an hour in the Newcastle game
Literally, mate.
because I watched all the F1 race instead.
Yeah. For like Formula One qualifying and the race, who do you think is gonna qualify first and finish first in the race?
I reckon Oscar Piastri's going to get pole again, and I think he might win again.
Lando Norris will get pole because he is a one lap merchant.
Yeah.
And I don't see him winning the race. Lando only wins the race if it's team orders. It's so obvious that team literally favors Lando Norris, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like Oscar Piastri should get a go at winning this championship, mate.
Like, so McLaren might actually cost Oscar Piastri the championship if they continue to favour Lando Norris.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
What a bunch of Muppets that team is. Bunch of Muppets, but yeah.
Right, Kai. I need to wrap this up now, mate. But thanks for coming on, mate.
Yeah, man, it's all right.
And yeah, so people, I'll be back in around an hour or so for the live watch on. But don't worry, I'm not in time for kickoff. It's because I'm gaming with my neighbour, so I might be about 15 minutes late or something. But it's all set up anyway, so all I have to do is hit live and then we're good to go. But anyway, we're out here. Laters, Glazers out, out, and we need to make sure the standards are maintained.
3, 2, 1. We've got higher standards. Wait, 3, 2, 1.
Elite high standards. And we're out of here, like we're out of here, people. Laters.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Stop. There we go.